Before I had a sound treated studio, I would literally take blankets and put them over my head so I could record vocals, just trying to chase that clean sound. Seriously, no joke. I would use blankets, pillows, and a prayer because I wanted to get that clean sound to send to my producer, and I realized it's not about how you start, but it's about how you finish. That's why I'm going to walk you through a really basic sound treated studio of the different things that I slowly added to my studio. The first piece we got was this under the door stopper here, and so this just slides in and out. But I can't tell you how much sound this blocked from coming out of here and stopping from my wife from hearing me blasting singing vocals. And it just slides right in. So we put one of these under my door and we put one under her door as well too. The next thing I got with these sound acoustic panels here, and we put these all around the room, as many as I could afford at the time. But these were super easy. They just slid right off, and they had these little clamps that you could just slide the teeth on here, and we would measure. And what's cool is these would normally go into the wall, and then when we installed these other panels, they just drilled right in through the holes. But these just went super easy, and then this just killed the noise even more and kept it even cleaner. And just, obviously I gotta keep that straight. And that just made a huge difference, just making it even more silent and less acoustics bouncing all over the place. So as you can see, we have this one here as well, same size, but then it came with a whole bunch of little small ones that we just put on the door here. And I found that as you just started to put these up, it got quieter and quieter. The next big investment we made was in these natural wood acoustic panels. You can see they have the foam on there. And these were about 1 foot in width, and they're about 9 feet long. And so we just stacked these all across the end, but then my brother-in-law had to chop the ends of it so that it would be flush with the forms here. And then he also cut it out for the electrical sockets. And you know, I don't know how to do that, so I made sure I hired my brother-in-law. But he just put drill little screws in here right in the middles, and then they just flushed and it looked really good. The only thing I'll say is that when this wall was like completely empty, just with this wood, it was trippy on the eyes. And so when we added the other acoustic panels and just different awards and stuff, it just made it look really good. Now we only did this wall. I have nothing on that wall over there. But there's 2 more things you're forgetting. The ceiling. So we installed these ceiling acoustic panels again. I hired somebody just to order those. We had 2 and 2. And so again, this room's not even fully treated, but it sounds great. So like I said, my room's about 85% treated, and I'll put the links below of all the different products I talked about. Sure, there's also a carpet on the ground. There's a window right here that only has a few panels deadening the sound. So I could probably take it up to 90%, but I've just found that, you know, when it comes to vocal production and the guys that are producing my music, I find it really comes down to post. I've recorded songs on $10,000 mics, not $400 mics, and that are like completely dead silent, 100% treated. And was it a hit song? No, it wasn't. I always find it's in the songwriting, but I want to have, you know, at least something good so that the producer at least has a clean vocal to work with, and you just keep investing.